How we doing, Pride? All right, are you ready for something completely different? This is our first time at Pride having WAM, which is Wellness, Arts, and the Military. And we have Meg Rosenberg, the program lead, who's going to come out and tell us all about it. Give it up for Meg Rosenberg and WAM!
Thank you, Forrest. All right, so we have a special group of humans. We've been meeting, so we have a grant from ArtSwa for the entire year to support members of the military and veterans who are interested in getting in touch with their creative selves. So we've been meeting twice a month and supported by Capital City Pride to come together and create community and create art. So what you're going to see today are two of our group of the WAM, which stands for Wellness, Arts, and the Military. And we are one of the very, very few groups supporting queer veteran/military individuals in this community. And so this is a really great opportunity for those folks to get in touch with themselves and create art. And what we're going to see is two participants who are going to be brave and come and share works that they've been working on throughout the last 2 quarters, so 6 months. These are original, and they chose themselves what art forms they wanted to explore, and they are here today to share these works. And so we're going to be super supportive. Make sure to show them your love, and to know that these are works in progress, and that we're still gonna be meeting for 2 more quarters after this. So our first performer. All right, our first performer, he goes by the name Nathan. Some of his accomplishments, including being a father, a friend, and an electrician. Fun fact about Nathan, maybe true, maybe not true, is that he doesn't even need the other electrical sparks that come out when he's an electrician. He can just touch, and he's got a spark coming from his finger. He's just that magical by himself. Fun fact about Nathan. And the why of him joining this WAM program is that he was interested in finding some community and getting out of his shell. And what a better way to do that than make some art up here on stage. So let's give it up for Nathan.
Thank you so much. It's really nice to be here. Happy Pride, everybody. My story, one of my favorite things about participating in the WAM program was when we got to go to Story Oli at Brotherhood and watch people just tell their personal narratives and try and make it interesting. So that's kind of what I did today. I wanted to tell you a story about when I was stationed at the Bangor submarine base back a while ago. And just like many other military installations, Bangor Submarine Base is kind of like 2 different bases. There's a upper part with, the commissary and the entrance and the pass and ID and the training facilities and all that kind of thing. Then there's, the part where all the more serious business happens, the part where you don't want to fuck around too much. And that's where my story takes place. It was a day when we were driving down through the one checkpoint and then all the way through the woods down to the Hood Canal where all the submarines are stationed. And also I wanted to add that today, even though it was a higher security situation, today was even a higher security day because we were moving missiles. And it's big shit. Everybody was there and blocking stuff off, guards everywhere. The reason we had to move them is because I had the pleasure of being the last C-4 Trident missile patrol. And then they were taking them off of the USS Georgia. But like I said, it was a really high security situation down at the explosives handling wharf. And it was early in the morning. We all got down there with their cars, walked all the way down the wharf, and we got there, and they told us we had to go move our cars because the Marines had to set up in the place where we were at. And so we were all grumbly already and walking up through the rain. And so we moving our cars, and somehow I took a couple extra turns. I don't know if I was just thinking or listening to some music or whatever, and I ended up on some roads on the serious part of base where I wasn't supposed to be. And so I got to an intersection, and there was a field before me with a lot of these earthen domes with big doors on them that they used to store munitions and stuff. And I knew I wasn't supposed to be there. Pretty sure. But also I was feeling done with this. Like really just, I was done with this. And like, why was I even there trying to work so hard for people that didn't really accept me anyway? And so instead of turning around, I said, fuck it. And I punched it. I had my 64 Plymouth Barracuda, and it was yellow. And I said, fuck it. And I just remember those little storage things picking up speed, and pretty soon I got to the end, expecting that there was going to be a bunch of vehicles rolling up on me or something. But nothing happened. I just went back down to the explosive handling wharf, and so I think about that day that I was really reckless, almost wanted to give up everything, and nothing happened. That's it. Thank you.
One more round of applause for Nathan. Ow, ow. Nicely done. Yeah. Yeah, we got to go to Storioli as a group and got inspired to tell personal stories. So thank you, Nathan, for taking that inspiration and really creating something from your own experience. Beautiful. Next up, we have Sloan. And Sloan is here. Some of her accomplishments, she jokingly says, which accomplishments? But I just saw Sloan perform with the South San Mosaic queer choir down at the plaza. She's been working on her guitar skills, and so proud of Sloan for that performance. That's definitely an accomplishment. A fun fact about Sloan is that she's also learned to do makeup in her 50s, which is really hard. And she joined the WAM program because music is healing. Give it up if you believe also that music is healing. Yeah, buddy. All right, so let's go ahead and welcome Sloan to the stage.
Thank you, Meg. I originally just joined this program to kind of interact more with the queer community. I'm a Navy vet. I've been, out in the ocean, so there's weird things with that. But I didn't really want to do performing arts, like stage arts, and I'm like was super nervous about doing all this and never was singing, and so I wanted to just do something with my guitar, and so it became this song that I wrote. I've been working on it for the last 3 months probably, and it's called Shallow. It has some aquatic references from the Navy, but I also feel that it's sort of healing for my family of origin, because honestly, that relationship feels really shallow. Thank you for being here. Sky, swimming in the depths, there's danger. Wandering with the waves, singing to the sky, swimming in the depths, there's danger. shallow water, shallow danger, shallow water, shallow, there's danger. Wandering with the waves, singing to the sky, swimming in the depths, there's danger. Wandering with the waves, singing to the sky, swimming in the depths, there's danger. Wandering with the waves, singing to the sky, swimming in the depths, there's danger. Shallow water, shallow, there's danger. Shallow water, shallow, there's danger. Yeah. Thank you.
Keep it going for WAM, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you. And if you are an LGBTQ veteran or military human, come join us next quarter. We meet every other Tuesday. Our home base has been Wild Child, but it is summer and we will be outside. So the best way to know where we will be is to go to the capitalcitypride.net website, look up WAM, and sign yourself up, and I will be in touch. All right? Thank you so much.
Keep it going for Meg Rosenberg, everybody.